Hey G-Fans, GoGFan93 here, and well, I just want to make a video talking about my thoughts on the Godzilla Smash3 game that came out on May 16th, the day that the movie came out, and I just wanted to basically talk about my opinions and my experience with playing the game. Now, first off, I would love to do a Let's Play of it, or, well, not really a Let's Play, but maybe like one gameplay of it, because the game is kind of repetitive. It's kind of the same thing every level, so I don't know if it'd be a really good Let's Play, because it'd be kind of boring, or not, I don't know. But the only reason why I haven't made a gameplay video of it is because I don't have a cable to record footage from my phone, and that's why I'm kind of mad that it's a mobile game, because it's just harder to record and whatever. But anyway, so here I'll be talking about the game and what I think about it. Alright, so Godzilla Smash 3 is a mobile puzzle game. That's really all I can say from it. It's just a puzzle game with Godzilla into it, and I think this game would work as a 3DS game, because there's two screens basically. The top screen basically shows Godzilla destroying helicopters, boats, the city, some buildings, all that stuff, and the bottom screen is what you play on, and it's, you know, basically kind of like a Candy Crush or connect the same colors. You gotta connect 3 or more, and then it goes away. Kind of like a reverse Tetris or something, where like instead of fitting the blocks that are coming down, you have to it's already come down, and you have to just kind of take them out while they're already there. I don't know. I don't play a lot of puzzle games, so this is kind of just a weird game for me. But I have a love-hate relationship with this game. I mean, it's like, I'm glad that there's another Godzilla game out there, but you guys know my opinion on this, that I'm very frustrated that it had to be a puzzle game, and this game can be a dick sometimes. This game is one of those games that it's a free-to-play, but there's microtransactions in it, and not only are there microtransactions in it, but there's also ads in the game. So when you beat a level, most of the time you're gonna get an ad that's gonna pop up that you gotta wait for. You gotta wait like 5 seconds. It's kind of like with YouTube. But the thing that annoys me is that if they're getting all this advertisement, yet they're still putting microtransactions into it. And the problem with microtransactions in a free-to-play game, actually, you know what? Not just in a free-to-play game, in every game, the problem with microtransactions is that developers, they will purposefully design the game in a way to make it harder than it needs to be, so that you will get so frustrated to the point that you'll just go, alright, fine, I'm just gonna purchase this upgrade and just be able to get past this level. And that's what happened to me. I paid 99 cents, I haven't paid more. I did pay one time to get a life back, because I was playing this one level. It was one of the I forgot if it was like the tile block ones. It wasn't the timed ones or the moved limit ones. It was like the one where the blocks keep on popping up. And I was so close to beating it, and I died, and I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna put 99 cents into it, and I was able to beat the level. So I did pay once, I'll admit, even though I said that I wasn't going to, but I got too much into the game, and that's what this game will do to you. You'll get so into the game that you'll get to this point where it'll become unfair, and you'll go, no, bullcrap, I'm going to pay to get, that level finished. So basically, in the game, they have a bunch of different types of, colors. I'm just going to call them colors that you can add up. So there's 3 attack colors. There's blue, there's like a bronze, and then there's a gold. And the blue is the least amount of damage. I think the gold is the second amount of damage, and the kind of brown bronze is the most amount of damage, which kind of doesn't make any sense how gold is. But I might be wrong. I might get those mixed up. Then the other ones are your atomic breath power. So you connect these. They're kind of like a lightish blue. You connect those to get your atomic breath meter going. And then there's the red, which regains health. And every time you select one, so what you do is you gotta select them with your hand, and obviously I'm having gameplay shown up here so you guys know what I'm talking about. So you select the colors that you want, and after you do that, Godzilla on the top screen, he'll do an attack depending on what power-ups you did and how many you did. I mean, there's one time where I was literally able to pick every single blue item on the grid, and it did a huge amount of damage. Now it's kind of also like a turn-based what I want to say, turn-based kind of game where after you do your attack, then the military does its attack. So after Godzilla hits, then the military will shoot him back. And it's kind of like that. It's a turn-based kind of style gameplay, along with the puzzle element. And the way that the puzzle element comes into play, because you think, okay, well, just connecting that's not really a puzzle game. Well, there's a little bit of strategy that you can bring into this, because then there are other power-ups. There's like this, I'm not going to remember them all, and also I haven't completed the game, so there are some power-ups that are probably down the road that I'm not going to talk about because I haven't gotten to that point yet. These are just my thoughts on it. This is not a review. No. Don't get that mixed up that this is a review. This is just my first initial thoughts on the game after playing it for a couple hours. But there's like this one item that you can grab that you can actually connect like a blue and a gold with, and you can kind of just keep on connecting. So there are like little strategies with it, but I'll tell you that most of the time it's luck. It's all about luck, and if you can manage to have enough luck, you'll beat the level. I've had plenty of times where on the timer and on the move limit one, I've had chances where it's like 0 on the clock and I was able to beat it. It's ridiculous. So what I was talking about, like with move stuff, there's a couple different game types as well. There's the standard game type where there's no, I guess, entity that's trying to stop. Well, not entity, but there's like this, I guess, a game rule. I can't think of the word, but a condition, I guess I would say. So it's just a standard one where there's no problems going on. You just gotta beat the level, right? Then there's a second one that you come up to, which is a timer. So they literally give you 30 seconds to beat the level, which is complete horseshit. I don't know why that is a thing, because then what you're doing is you're rushing and you're trying to connect as many as you can, but you need to look at the board and realize, okay, this is what I need to collect and blah blah blah. Then there's another one which is a move limit one, which is another piece of shit bull. Why is that even in the game? A move limit. So now you have, and then what they do is they give you 30, and sometimes they'll even give you 25 moves. And here's the catch, if you run out of moves, if you want to continue the level, you gotta pay for it, or you gotta restart. And that's where the microtransaction problems comes in. Alright, so then there's another one that this is the most recent one that I've come across in my gameplay, is these tile blocks. And what they'll do is they'll block you from connecting other items, and when it seems to happen the most when I hit a building. So like when a building's in front of me and I have to take it out, every time Godzilla hits it on the board, a new block appears, and more blocks that appear, the more you're kind of struggling to figure out what you can do, and it gets really tense. I mean, I will admit the game can get really tense, and you know, you can start to freak out, but there are just these kind of things in a game just ruin it for me. And you know, especially the fact that it's a Godzilla game and I want to see more of it. The game can be fun. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with this game now, but so far I would have to give the game like a freaking 2 out of 5, or even like a low score, because of these microtransactions and because of how it's designed to make you pay for it no matter what. Now, there's, you know, there's boss fights, which is really cool. I've only fought Muto once. I think you fight a Muto creature like every 10 levels, I don't really remember. But I did fight the male Muto once, and that was pretty cool. He wasn't really tough. I mean, he does do, you know, every time you do attack, he, you know, attacks back. But I haven't gotten to the final battle, which I think there's like 30 to 35 levels, and the last one is this huge Muto like silhouette or whatever, and I have a feeling that would be pretty cool. I've also seen some people, they have beaten the game, and I just go, hats off to you, because I don't know how you have the patience for that. Yeah, there are just some times where the game, you know, I mean, it can get fun, but then there are times where it's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna break this game. Also, this game is on the iOS and Android. I've been playing it on the Android because I don't like Apple. I don't own any Apple products. The one problem is that because it's on a phone, it does kind of run slow. The loading screens are kind of long. Sometimes the game will crash on me out of random, I don't know why. Sometimes the game will lag. So like while I'm playing, sometimes if I pick a lot of you know, items at once, and it starts to explode on the bottom, it'll take forever to like, you know, the lag is just ridiculous on it. Yeah, but so I think that's really all I wanted to cover with the game. I just wanted to give my initial thoughts on it, so not a review at all. Yeah, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, also the game also works on it also has sort of not really an RPG element to it, but it does have a level up system to it. And there's 3 levels. The first level is your attack power, second level is your health defense, and the third level is atomic. It's like every time you use your atomic breath, it gives you back like some percentage of whatever. I don't know. I've never even upgraded that one. And the way to upgrade those is you need stars, and you can get 3 stars per level, which is a perfect game. So you can get 1, 2, or 3 stars, and every time you beat the level, if you get 3 stars, it adds it up. So every time you make a new rank, then you have to get, let's say, 8 more stars. So you go through the game, you beat like 3 levels, and you get 3 stars on all of them. Then you can now upgrade Godzilla again with better attack power, better defense, and better atomic breath, whatever, replenish or thing like that. I don't know. So I mean, there's a lot built into the game, and it's really cool. But the only things that are holding it back are the dickish design that it's put into it in order to make you pay for it, and how it can be very unfair sometimes. I mean, there are some times where the game is completely unfair, where there's no chance of you winning. Even if you use strategy, there's no chance of you winning, no matter how good you are at the game. The game just the game just backs you up into a corner, and you're stuck. And it's like, hey, if you pay us, we'll you can get past the level. So I really do hope that this game comes out on handhelds, because when I went to see Godzilla for the 3rd time with my friends, one of my friends, he was watching me play the Smash3 game, and he looked at it and he said, dude, that game would be perfect on a 3DS, because there's 2 screens, and it would be perfect with the touchscreen, because then you can connect the dots. And I thought to myself, that is perfect. So developers, I guess Pipeworks, please make this game ported to the 3DS. I think it would be fantastic if it came out on handheld. I would rebuy a 3DS just for this game, because I believe without microtransactions and without all the dickish design with it, I have a feeling this would actually be a really fun and entertaining game. Now, that does not excuse the fact that Godzilla has not had a true Godzilla game yet. I'm still very pissed off that Godzilla has not gotten a fighting game or an official movie-based game. I'm not counting that Strike Zone game as an official game, because that's just a web browser game. There's only 3 levels to it. Yeah, it's fun, but that's kind of a cheaply made thing. And also that Crisis Defense piece of that game was nothing, okay? So please, Legendary, Warner Brothers, whoever is developing anything, I don't know, whatever. This is the 60th anniversary, make it happen. The movie is still in theaters, it's still fresh, so I'm hoping maybe behind the scenes there's some developer team that's making something else. I hope so. But if Smash3 is your official Godzilla game, then that's pathetic. That's just really pathetic. I'm sorry. But anyway, so that's my thoughts on Godzilla Smash 3. So right now I'm just, very hate-love relationship with it. It's just, it has its really good points, but those microtransactions and the way it's designed to be a bitch to you, those kind of things just ruin the game for me. So hopefully, in the future, I'll be able to get a connection where I can hook it up to my computer to where I can record some gameplay. But as for right now, this will be really the only video that I talk about Smash 3. So yeah, that's it. And also, I have an idea for a kaiju discussion video for tomorrow. I want to talk about the future of Godzilla. So that'll be for tomorrow. So I hope you guys will be excited for that. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and tell me in the comments what your experience with Smash 3 is. I would love to know. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Stay big, G fans.